Hey, good morning, everybody. Ken and Melanie coming to you from beautiful downtown Bristol. Brand new office, all set up, ready to go. Um, had to make an adjustment for next week's award ceremony. We actually had to cancel it. A couple of things came into play. Obviously, you're all plugged into what's going on with the coronavirus, and I think out of an abundance of caution, we probably think it's better to not put 50 of you all in the same room. That said, we still want to get you your awards and things of that. We'll go over a couple of things, how we might want to do it. But, as far as getting the award in your hand, that's critical. So starting tomorrow, they're either going to be at an office or, we're available for pictures, and we'll work out those details going forward. Probably pick a couple of days next week where we're both going to be in and all set up, and then you can come in and take a video or a picture. And the goal is that just because we canceled the ceremony, that we want to get it to you so that you can use it in your social media platforms and that kind of thing.
Yeah, we have cool backgrounds in the office outside to actually take pictures when houses sell. So we can use that background. We can use the one that's currently behind us. But we want to make sure that we get it out on social media for you guys. If you're not interested in the social media atmosphere and you just want to kind of pick up the award, you're welcome to do that. But
Yeah, come on in and grab it.
I got to put makeup on and stuff. So you guys
Yeah,
are going to have to book an appointment
that's
for
it.
pictures. It's not going to happen any other way.
Yeah.
So we do apologize about canceling, but we've seen so many schools cancel after school activities. A lot of the agents have kids coming home from college at this point where the entire semester is now online.
I
And
mean, we first thought about postponing it, but then, we don't know where it's going to end.
yeah,
So
or how
if
long.
right, so if it turns around and it goes till July or August, that doesn't help you guys at all. So the goal is to get it in your hands as quickly as possible so that you can use it.
Especially since we have some pretty cool award winners
You
out
betcha.
there.
Yeah,
So
you
that's
bet.
awesome. So for some office upkeep, I guess it kind of seems like we're repeating stuff that's on the news, but we just want to make sure we're overly cautious about stuff that's going on. So, in regards to our girls at the front desk, if they get sick, we're going to ask them to stay home. I don't want any spreading of germs, no matter what it is. So make sure you have your keys and or your key fob on you at all times. If you have somebody coming into the office, we had a random person actually stop in yesterday and said their agent told them to just swing in and make copies. Let us know, either Ken or myself, just so that we make sure somebody's at the office. Because again, if the front desk isn't there, we want to make sure your clients are handled and everything is good. I don't want them coming to a locked office. So if you guys can help us out with that, at least let us know if somebody's coming in and you're not going to be there. The office has put plans in place. We're cleaning the offices every day, wiping all the surfaces down, but we do need your help in that. So, your own computer that you're using, wipe that down. But if you use one of the office's computers, keyboards, printers during the day, when you get up and you're kind of done, just take a wipe or disinfectant that we have at the office and just wipe the keyboard and the mouse down just so we're kind of helping eliminating spreading any germs.
We're not trying to sound crazy here. I mean, we're really not trying to sound crazy, but we all have friends and family, and I mean,
Little babies,
yeah,
Britt
my
just had a
mom's
baby.
83, and it just. I think what we're trying to do is we're trying to do our part to try to keep it from turning into a thing. I mean, it's already a big deal, but we can certainly in our industry we can certainly do things. I did a settlement last month with a seller, and I didn't see the guy once throughout the entire process. We listed the house electronically online. I went up and shot pictures. We went to settlement via a deed pack. The money got wired in. Obviously, we stayed in touch, but you can do this in our industry. There are ways to mitigate contact. And think about this. You got, two people that are in their 70s or 80s, and now they're sitting in a conference room for an hour and a half with a whole bunch of people that they just met for a settlement when it's totally unnecessary. So let's think about different things like that we can use to
Yeah.
mitigate the risk.
If you guys use DPACs for your sellers, the seller actually can go right to the title company that the buyer's using. It's super helpful. The title company sees them, knows who they are, does the wire transfer information right then, so the proceeds are wired correctly, and there's no wire fraud issues. And then it just limits the amount of people that are in the room for settlement. So it's really just the buyer, the two agents, and the title clerk at that point. So if you guys need more information on it, feel free to let us know. But if you need to, just ask your title company for the buyer and just say you need a DPAC for the
Yeah, man,
seller.
we do it
So
all the time. I haven't had a seller at settlement in 10 years.
All right, so in regards to money and wires, we've been asking for direct deposit for commission checks. It kind of seems silly sometimes, but let's just say one of my kids or somebody says, "Oh, I think I'm sick," and we have to self quarantine for 14 days. I would hate to have to tell an agent I cannot pay you because it is a paper check and I cannot get into the office, or I can print it, but you can't have your check because I've touched it. So if you guys can help us out, send in your voided checks so that we have routing numbers and account numbers. We will direct deposit. And again, I just don't want to delay anybody getting paid on any of this stuff. So kind of seems silly, but I guess this is why we direct deposit everything.
Yeah.
So training, we've been asked about training. And again, the CDC is asking not to get together with large groups of people. So we are going to limit our training in person. More to one-on-one people that need help, and we are going to do video tips. So we are going to put one out a week. We're going to try to do two, but I will definitely get one video out a week. If you guys have anything that you want specifically to get the video out on, let me know. That way we can get exactly what you guys are looking for.
And to be clear, I mean, again, we're not trying to make ourselves crazy on this thing. We're just trying to take prudent steps that we think might help mitigate some of the issues. If you need something, I don't think any of us have had trouble finding the other person. So pick up the phone or come to the office. Let's figure out what you need. We'll get you what you need. Just,
Not in a large group setting, though.
Right. That's it.
So I don't really think we have to say it, but if you are, I don't know, sick, have the sniffles, just under the weather, I would, suggest that you stay out of the office. I think everybody would anyway, but you kind of have to go with what the news is saying and just kind of limit the spread of any germs or anything like that. So, and again, we have our employees, same thing. The girls are told that if they are not feeling well, that they are to give us a call and stay out of the office. So we just want to help with everybody.
And if any of this affects you directly, man, just pick up the phone. I mean, you never know. If you need help with something, we can do it. By all means, we're more than happy to jump in and help out.
All right, so in regards to water, this is kind of weird, but we've been to Sam's Club. I'm sure many of you have, and the aisles are empty. The disinfectant wipes are gone. The water, for some reason, is gone. We cannot figure out why toilet paper is gone, but it is. So I would suggest if you guys are coming to the office to work, maybe bring a reusable water bottle that you can fill up. Only because we have had a terrible time in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're just not sure we're going to have
water.
I mean, literally, we go every day to make sure that we can get these things. And I mean, today, Melanie was in there today and found out that the limit was 2 cases because they had it. So, again, I don't want anybody pushing the panic button here, but you need to take prudent. I know I keep saying it, which is going to make somebody push the panic button, but just take prudent steps. And we're not sure we're going to be in a position that we have it. So, you might want to think about that.
So I think that's all.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Again, you guys have us through email, text, phone calls. Stop in the office as long as you're not sick. And chat. The Bristol office is up and running. It's super cool in here. There's all kinds of areas to sit and chat and, get together after the CDC says we're allowed.
Right, yeah. See you in a couple weeks. So.
If you guys have settlements, do me a favor. Can you guys shoot me an email or a text message? You guys know Britt is out. She had her beautiful little baby boy.
Yeah, it's way cool.
This week.
Yeah.
So she will be back as soon as she feels like coming back and actually answering anybody's email. But she actually just sent me a text right before we did this video asking me to check on somebody's settlement and a township water issue. So just send me an email just so that I know you guys have settlement, that I know you guys have deals, just so that I don't miss anything in between her getting back. So
yeah, the last thing we want to do is drop the ball on something like that. So if you think you send it to us, just make sure we're on the same page, because we don't want to drop the ball. And there's nothing worse than getting a settlement and find out that the payoff wasn't ordered.
But do everything and actually
not with this company. Though.
Do everything and actually send it. Do me a favor and send it to her actual conveyancer email, though. I've been in that email more than I've actually been in my personal email, making sure everything is good to go. So just normal business as usual. Everything goes to deals@c21veterans.com, and we will be good to go. Look forward to the training video in the next couple of days, and we will get that out to you guys.
See you guys.
All right, thanks.